Guy Ray. We'll see. Welcome back to the Comedy Store Doorcast. I am your host, Luke Schwartz, and I have a bunch of new door guys with me today. Damn. It's a real fun going to be a fun episode already, I can tell. As always, if you tip at the door and mention the Doorcast, we will shout you out. No one texted me this week, so I don't have any shout outs, except for Big Bad Brad, of course, and Mike Z. Have you met these people yet? Mike Z and...
I've met Big Bad Brad.
Yeah, cool.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Shannon or whatever. And to my left, we have new door guy, Ramsey Badawi.
Pleasure to be here.
That's nice. And then across is Ben Brandfon.
Also a pleasure.
And then next to him is Miranda Meadows.
I guess it's a pleasure.
It is. Why wouldn't it be? And three of our newest hires. And I've worked a shift with both of you two. And Ramsey.
I don't think so. Yeah,
really.
kind of, but barely. Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, you haven't had the pleasure.
But, no, I think you'd be fine, which is why, you had like everyone vouch for you and get hired here.
Yeah,
That was how Ramsey went. Ramsey's like, okay, I guess I'll get everyone to vouch for me.
I tapped into my political roots.
You really,
and
yeah.
Is that true?
I threw a coup.
You got a lot of people to
It
vouch
was
for
a
you?
strong campaign he ran.
Wow.
I ran a real
I didn't
good
know that.
campaign.
And it was
Yeah.
a stealthy campaign,
Almost,
too.
yeah.
You didn't see the lawn signs I had posted all around town?
I didn't, but that's how unsavvy I am.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we were in a political race like that.
So you stumbled into the job?
I stumbled into it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And did you stumble or was
No,
this
I
you
showed
tried
my
really
tits. I sucked dick. I'm just kidding. Come on now.
hard? I mean, okay.
I would have been fine with it, if that was the case.
nobody brought
to
that
be honest
up,
with you,
like,
you do what you got to do,
Right.
Sure, I guess. I guess there's no line.
What's the line, really?
That's why I'm always so sad that I'm like, comics can't unionize. Someone would step from behind us and slice our tendons.
Immediately, yeah.
No, I think I had some wrecks, and I got up on Friends and Family, and then got lucky enough to get selected for potluck.
Mm-hmm.
What's worse, sucking dick or running a quiet political campaign?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
What is worse? I don't know. Sex acts are always an interesting topic to cover when asking for stuff. So I don't, I'm trying not to joke about it as much, but I understand where
I
the humor
that.
comes from.
Ooh, corporate Luke.
Yeah, right.
I like
Wow.
corporate Luke.
Huh?
Corporate
Hey,
Luke rules.
you have press record. I'm a nice guy. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, man.
I'm just a good and nice person. Ben, of course, is the cat out of the bag. You have an in here as well.
I do have an in.
You date Felicia.
I date Felicia.
And have dated Felicia for a long time.
I
think we've talked about you before just in stories and stuff.
I've heard that you've talked about me.
Yeah, but you don't listen, so thanks
I
for...
haven't heard, I haven't heard very much.
No one in the room subscribes
Yeah,
either
yeah,
to this
exactly,
podcast.
Yeah. Can't say I do.
We don't, we don't subscribe.
Damn.
Would you subscribe?
I'll subscribe, yeah.
I
give it a
subscribe
try.
to a lot of podcasts I don't listen to. That's what I do for friends.
Oh,
is I
I see.
subscribe
Yeah, you
and
can
I don't
just
listen.
subscribe. Yeah.
It's nice,
and that's
yeah.
probably even better, right? They probably
It's
prefer
enough.
that.
I mean,
yeah.
it's enough. What are you going to do? Anything more?
Yeah.
Ramsey, I've known for years and years. You've been part of the LA scene. For when did you move to LA?
2015. I moved to LA, and I was floating around for a minute.
Where are you from?
I'm from Long Beach. I'm from Orange County, Long
okay.
Beach. So I'm from here.
Yeah.
But if this was honestly, if I didn't get the job, I honestly was gonna quit. I was honestly like,
Wow,
I've been floating around.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's why you went so hard in the campaign. I guess.
I've been floating around long enough to where I was like, you know what? I'll start collecting Lime scooters or whatever I got to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good. But you have. I met you, saw you at all the mics. I saw Ben at a lot of mics as well. But Miranda's a little like a generation younger than I was. I think.
Yeah.
Probably. Ben, when did you get to LA?
Well, I mean, I grew up here.
That's right.
So, yeah. But
Sorry
I
to
started
dismiss
around
that.
2012.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I've known this guy forever. I think I remember when you came up.
I remember seeing Ben at the Lyric Hyperion open mic.
Classic.
Old days, man.
Old
Old
days,
days.
yeah,
Wondering who is this fucking guy?
Right.
I had a lot of tough sets at that black box. Yeah.
Real tough. Real
Yeah.
tough. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever met anybody who's not had a tough set. Like, it's just not built. There's so many venues in LA that are just simply not built for comedy in any capacity that
No,
You know-
they redid the lyric though. Have you been?
Yes,
to it
they
since?
they turned it into the California Comedy Club or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't even like
It's
that.
passable.
Is it passable these days?
It's passable. It's still very, very weirdly dark. Like it's very just dark inside. I don't know, like the black, like it's just there's no natural light coming from anywhere. There's no like door immediately out. I don't know. It's always been very
been
weird.
like that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
It's just like so like
Yeah,
weirdly
it's just
dark.
a cave.
Can you still hear your steps while you're walking onto stage? Because that's my marker of whether
Oh,
a show is
man.
going to be bad or not.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
If you can hear, if the floor is hollow, there's something about that
Yeah.
that just kills the show. I don't know what it is.
Echoes Under Sunset had that
Yeah.
on the stage. You
Yes.
walk on the stage and it would creak real good.
Yeah,
It's
you
only
knew
an
you
inch
were
high
in a
and it was
great
still
place.
very, yeah.
Who was it that used to call Echoes Under Sunset egos under butt sex?
Oh, yeah, that was
Carasalis.
Carasalis. Yeah, for
Classic
sure.
Carasalis.
He nailed
Oh,
that.
that was a great line.
Yeah.
Some great lines. He really
That's a
did.
great
Jeff
line.
Carasalis, is a classic LA open micer character who is an angry dude and was in the Marines and would always say like he's like, man, he would confide in me. He's like, God, I hate these like hipster comics with their glasses and their skinny jeans and they're like Jewish and they're like nerdy, and I'm like, yeah, that's me.
That's you.
You're
Yeah,
literally
he is
describing
too.
me in
Yeah.
my face. He goes,
Yeah.
no, man, not you, but
Yeah.
you know the type that they're like, they're from LA and then they're like their name is Luke. I'm like, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's,
Yeah.
it's definitely you. Yeah,
all of it is
definitely
me.
you.
What are you talking?
Yeah, yeah.
about?
I can never
Yeah,
tell
but
if they're sincere or not.
they're wearing
I
a
have no
Lotto
idea.
T-shirt. It's like I'm wearing a Lotto T-shirt. He's like, not you.
He loved. Yeah, he liked. He would come off and he'd be like, "That no jokes there."
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
from the heart.
Yeah.
He'd stare right at me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No jokes.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah, yeah.
Ben, you write jokes.
I do jokes.
Yeah.
It's not from the heart. It's from some other part of the body.
Picturing him mad at Ben is hilarious to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. He was. He'd stare me down. He'd be like, "Did you see that?
Have you
All
ever?
heart."
Have you ever? Have you ever had a beef with anybody? Like you're such an affable
Wait,
guy.
I'm dying to know too.
I did. Ben is such an affable guy. I can't imagine
I
a
don't.
real
Yeah,
beef
I
with
don't.
Besides
someone.
Felicia.
Well, Felicia, yeah, every night. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. No, I don't think I try to stay out of the beefs.
Yeah. It's great. It's a good
I
strategy.
mean, because you could start at any point.
Sure.
I mean, really, right? We could have a beef with anyone. Well, at least me.
True.
This job will attract certain. I mean, you'll get into beef with customers all the time if you have to kick
Oh,
anybody
yeah.
out yet. This has been your first week of working everybody here.
Haven't had to kick anybody out, but there has been a lot of drama in the first week. I was working Theo Vaughn and Friends the other day,
Great.
and there was 3 people who had seizures on the front before they even got in.
Yo,
Three.
I heard of
different?
2.
3. It could have been 2, but I'm gonna say 3 for just to make the story just
Okay.
A little bit better.
33%
Yeah.
better.
It's hard to know how many people are having seizures when there's more than one, too.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm blending
a lot
the-
of activity.
I think I'm blending the nights in because there was 2 there. That's a good point.
Right. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like, what's going on? You're like, there's one guy over there. There's one guy over here.
yeah.
Terrible witness.
I think there was another one the other night.
Yeah.
The other night, somebody had gotten drunk or something, and I don't know what, but I heard that she got topless. That's all I heard.
I was there. Remember?
Yes.
So I was on the patio.
This
This
is-
was really funny.
This is
because,
yeah.
because she was drunk. I mean, she was really out of it. And then her shirt popped open, and everyone was like, "Woo!" But it's like this person is about to like overdose on drugs.
Yeah,
But
not-
still,
not gr-
even at that point, we're excited.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
excited that we're seeing some tits.
The fact that she got topless was what got around the patio, like
Yeah, because
to
then I
the
talked
back
to you,
door.
and you were like, "Hey, I heard this girl's top fell off."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, yeah, that's not the whole story."
No, she was
She was
suffering.
she was
from,
suffering tremendously.
Yeah.
Did
But,
it fall off or did she take it off?
It kind of just popped open. It was actually quite a.
Okay.
It was show business.
It was
really, in that way.
beautiful.
This happens every once in a while where someone gets so drunk that it's like not safe, and they do and then staff that no longer works here was like taking pictures of this guy that was having a real tough time that we had just getting naked in the middle of the street kind of thing, like old comic that we all kind of knew, and then he was like it's just like don't make it work. I don't know, but it is keep him out, of course.
Yeah. She was crawling toward the street, and we were all debating: should we get her? Should we not? Like, what's the protocol there?
Yeah, sounds hot.
Sounds pretty hot. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my camera? Okay.
Miranda, have you had to kick anyone out?
I've had to shut these 2 drunk bitches up in the belly room that came up out of nowhere. And then they were just blah, 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 blah. And I was like, my God. And I had to shut them up. And then they immediately left and went down the back way to like the kitchen. And they were like so confused at where they were.
Yeah.
And I followed them down. I felt very creepy. But
you pointed them to the
oh
right
yeah,
way,
I was like, follow me. I was so
Okay. Yeah,
assertive
you go.
and mean. It was awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It was a good feeling.
That's good. That I did train you one day. Yeah, you were very attentive. Everyone really here I like trained, and you guys were like, okay, that's where the lights are, and I appreciate you taking it seriously.
Yeah.
I like to show everybody how to open and close and move the chairs around and put the lights on and turn the lights off. And
That was the best part, the light switch. It's like, this is so cool.
It is weird to have such a job near so much chaos and around that's the weirdest part about the adjustment period is going like I have to know where to take the trash out, but also people are doing coke in the bathroom. Like it's just I've never quite experienced it before. I came from a much more professional background.
Right. Yeah, I know.
sure, yeah, this isn't corporate culture necessarily.
yeah,
very
definitely.
much bar and restaurant culture.
Yeah.
We someone with sunglasses on
Okay.
got kicked out on Friday in the belly room. Sunglasses on at midnight.
Oh, I think was
Probably a red flag.
Was it a guy?
Yeah,
was it a guy
it was
with
definitely a guy.
with a
Good-
big notebook.
Oh no, I don't think he had a big notebook. I would have noticed that.
Oh.
This guy just had sunglasses and a stiff drink. Yeah, and I think he really wanted to go to the bathroom, but he had already just been to the bathroom. So there was discussion with security. Sir, you just went to the bathroom. You gotta
You
go.
have to be kindergarten teacher a little bit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And he said, but can I go to the bathroom? What kind of world is this where you can't go to the bathroom? It's like, you just wait till you see the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, we had to kick a guy out Friday that came up to the OR window, and he looked like he got electrocuted in a time machine and had a giant book and was like,
Oh God.
"Can you guys put me up? I want to go up." We were like, "Dude, no!" There's like a full show going on right now. Like,
That's the only reason too. Yeah. But yeah, you'll get people walking up and just demanding like, I'm here.
yeah.
Here I am. Now I go up, and you're like, I'm sorry. Come some other night. It's good to see you. Have a good one.
Yeah, did you
Bye.
actually kick that guy out? Or did you just kick him out of the OR?
I thought he got kicked out of the main room and then came
Okay.
around.
I think he was around, yeah.
I think he was
It
around.
sounds like
Yeah,
he'd
yeah.
walk around.
He's
He
pitching
walked
jokes,
around, yeah. He was walking around because I remember that big notebook.
Yeah, it was a big
It was
fucking
too
notebook.
big.
And he was wearing sunglasses?
No,
Or
he
just-
wasn't. He wasn't wearing right?
That's why I'm saying I thought it was the guy because
Wait a minute.
That makes me
No,
feel
no,
bad because
so.
I don't have a notebook. I don't write. I don't have like. It makes me feel bad when
What?
an insane person is like better at writing than I
Yeah,
am.
you're right. But
What
it's
do you
too big
write
of a notebook.
It's too
That
big.
makes you insane.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, like,
You guys use your phone?
I'm on my phone. Yeah, it's
Wow.
not romantic at all to
I know.
to go wait and just type something in your phone for like an hour.
What are you?
I have a notebook and a phone.
Me too.
You're a meticulous
but-
writer.
Yeah, but I like a notebook because it's more fun. But you lose it, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I usually put it in the phone too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I've never. Yeah.
I just cut out the middleman. Stop pretending that
That's-
I'm
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, that's
I
smarter.
was just like, I'm writing this.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in my phone. I'm writing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm writing.
Every once in a while, I find an old notebook and I try to go through it to see like, oh, did I write? And it's so sad how inconsistent it's like one page is a journal and the next page is like a recipe for like chili and the next page
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
3 jokes I had that I'm still doing. Like
Right. That is the
You're
thing.
still doing.
Yeah,
Sure.
right.
How's that chili? You're still doing that?
yeah,
too?
yeah.
Because you use a notebook, it's paper. So you're just like, you know what? I got to write this down.
Yeah. It's
You
like, what am I
know,
doing? I
it's
have
like-
Bitcoin and
Yeah,
a notebook.
exactly,
One or
like,
the other,
right,
you know?
Right, yeah. Bitcoin.
Pick a century that you live in.
That's right, yeah.
Do you have? You're a Bitcoin. I think you're the only one that would have Bitcoin at this table.
Yeah, I'm dude, when it's 2040, I'm going to be the wealthiest person here. No question about it.
I don't even have real money.
It's a good, I also don't think you have real money, but that's just because I'm a Bitcoin advocate. Nobody
Yeah,
without Bitcoin
we're
has
going to
them.
be all sleeping on your couch.
Yeah, that's for
or
sure.
whatever.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and that guy with the big ass notebook.
Yeah, right. The big ass notebook guy. He's got a lot of info in there. Well, Fabian Gonzalez. He's a friend of ours.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
He used to have a notebook. It would just have quotes from CEOs. You know,
he was
like
a great guy.
He's a great guy. Like he used to have a quote from like
God.
the Twitter CEO that like some sort of inspirational quote, and I'm like, we can't even afford like a cup of coffee, you and me.
I love
Let's
it.
start with like
I love it.
great notebook though, classic notebook.
I tried on rings yesterday at a thrift shop, and I was like, how much are these? And she's like, $1,500. And I said,
At a thrift shop?
yeah, at a thrift shop. And
That's brutal.
I was like, I'm a comic. And she was like, do you want to try on this one? And I was like, no.
Yeah. She said, this one's only 1,000. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That thrift stuff, you think it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not cheap.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere in LA. It's not cheap.
How much was
Except
that shirt?
A couple bucks.
Lucky. Back in the day.
You just go to Goodwill. Yeah, you could still go to Goodwill and get a $6 T-shirt that will last you a few years.
I had this sweet Law and Order shirt that I got, but the problem with it is that everybody wants to talk to me about Law and Order when they see
yeah.
it. They're like, "That's the show." It's like, oh man, I didn't realize
People love to talk to you about your shirt.
about your shirt.
That's how like that's what they see, and they're like, oh hey, whatever you're wearing, I'm interested. It's
If
like,
you're wearing a shirt, though, and some people really wear a shirt to be talked to.
It's
though.
a
You're
fair
right. I
point.
guess
It's a
maybe
fair
that's
point.
just probably those
if you're wearing
people,
a band shirt,
right.
you're like, someone's going to mention the band. Someone's going to mention the Red
Yeah.
Wings. Someone already mentioned the Red Wings.
Yeah, I,
I
go
think it
out
was
of my
me
way.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
there you go.
You asshole.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
just
whatever, yeah.
You're a regular guy.
Exactly.
You
I'm just a
fucking-
regular guy.
You're
yeah.
not cool.
You're right.
I do go out of my way to wear shirts that people will ask about.
You're into that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm into
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Well,
what
I
are we
mean,
against attention?
Yeah, what?
It's weird. I feel weird. I draw the line there, but it is my fault. I'm the asshole who bought a Law and Order shirt, but it made too many people happy, and I couldn't deal with it anymore.
yeah.
A lot of the time I'll go, free hat. Like people go, nice hat. And I go, it was free. They go, oh, okay. And then you don't have to talk about it anymore. It was free.
Right. They just assume that you're not.
They go, oh,
so, yeah.
you got it for free. Then, yeah, you don't have any affiliate. And it looks good. And I go, yeah, it looks good, right? Okay, that's it. That's all.
That's
what I
good
wear it for.
advice.
That's
Yeah.
good actually. That's good. I just say whatever you're wearing is free.
Yeah, I mean, this was a gift, this
Yeah,
hat.
yeah,
And
it
they
was a
were
gift,
like,
yeah.
oh, hat. And I go, it was a gift. And I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they ever assume though that since it was a gift, someone gave it to you as a gift because they knew you liked it?
It hasn't gotten that far.
Okay.
Really, you're the first person to ever ask me that.
Okay. Well, when it does, let me know.
You'll be the first. Yeah, for sure.
I'd like to be included on that text chain
No,
too.
sorry. I mean, it's filling up too quick. I can't.
Dude, just come on, Luke. We've known each other for years.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
It's tough because you usually just don't have a lot of time to talk about the shirt. You
Yeah.
know, it's like in passing. So like,
My thing
there
is,
you know.
I get it if you're wearing like a unique band like nobody knows about, and it's like, dude, we can talk about this. But like,
That's why people wear. Yeah, someone was wearing a Daniel Johnston shirt for Sam's show, and giving out like weed in the back, and I was like, hey. Nice shirt, man. And he was like, "Oh yeah, he was good." And I was like, "He was great, yeah." And he was like, "You want this?" And I was like, "I absolutely want this." Yeah,
See, that's cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
that's what I. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to. That's what everyone's trying to use it for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the worst are like a shirt that's a place,
Yeah.
Yosemite or something, and then they're like, "Hey, you've been there, right?" And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't even know. Maybe it's just a nice shirt,
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you never been." And someone once got mad at me. They were like, "You never even been there, and you're wearing the shirt?" It's like, yeah, it's a shirt.
Well, because if you're
I
in,
gotta wear a shirt.
I think you might be in the same shirt space that I'm in, which is I'll go fit of the shirt over whatever's on the shirt any day of the week because it's so hard
Right,
to find
if
a
you
nice
have a
fitting
nice
shirt.
looking shirt, whatever, it could say Tennessee or whatever. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Al
As long
Qaeda,
as
I'd
yeah.
wear it.
Yeah, right.
If it fits
exactly.
nice.
If it's got a nice fit, yeah.
Well, I guess that's on. I would also wear that regardless, but
yeah,
yeah.
that you would like conversation
Yeah.
with that, wouldn't you?
How about Welcome to Israel? I would
Right.
still wear that shirt if it fit really nicely.
Right, yeah.
If it framed your torso well.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's intense.
I should say I'm Palestinian, probably.
Yeah.
Thank
maybe
you.
Otherwise, it just
mention
seems
that,
like I'm
you know?
just anti-Israel.
It's just for normal reasons.
yeah. No, not Christian reasons.
Right.
Sam Tripoli show. Which shows you worked
Oh
this
my
week?
God. Yeah, I worked
what-
the
you
Sam Tripoli shows.
He had 2 shows. The first one always sells out, and the second one's tough.
The second one was real tough.
It's how it goes for every second show in the main room. It seems.
Yeah, and then they kept adding 5-minute spots at the end of it.
Sam likes to throw up people he likes. He's always kind of done that, and
Yeah.
that's whatever. But when it was one show, it used to go till like 1 a.m. and it would just be like the whole thing. It would just kind of like tack on. It would just kind of like keep rolling, and people would party in the back. But they're making them do 2, so who knows? Everything's going great here. Everything's really, everyone's on top of it, and it's good.
It's all great.
It feels fake.
What other shows did you? Yeah. Oh yeah. What other shows did you guys work?
I worked D's Nuts.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a classic.
Yeah, that was
Comedy
my
Store
Friday
show.
OR shift.
Have you ever met Vargas before?
Oh, well, now I have, but before that I had not met Vargas.
Sure.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
yeah.
So
He's been around since before me
yeah, he's been
I worked
around.
these nuts too.
on a
There
Friday.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a funny name for
It's
a show.
real funny name.
We're
laughing at
We're
it.
laughing already. Yeah.
You know, right off the top, D's nuts.
Oh,
D's
yeah.
Nuts.
Oh,
yeah.
they're gonna pull some pranks or something.
But
Yeah.
the fucking audience wasn't even down with like a joke. I was pissed.
For D's nuts.
Yeah, they were like
What are they expecting?
Yeah, Jesus
was
Christ,
like-
wasn't fresh air.
Yeah, I was like, it's called D's Nuts.
Yeah.
Why aren't you down with the jokes?
Well, a lot of the jokes are from their friends. Yeah. So you watched the show or?
Yeah, I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I was there.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a lot of comics that I like. Some of them I'd known from like doing open mics.
Okay.
It was like it just took him a while. Like Guam went up. He was the first one to go up. And,
Guam's a tough open,
but he was killing it, and they were like not down with it.
so he wasn't
He
killing
wasn't
it.
killing
But
it.
So he was doing poorly, like we all.
He was killing it with you.
Yeah, no, yeah. One person liked it, and it was the sicko that fucking works here, kinda.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it was still fun to watch.
Yeah, so they're not ready, and then Guam threatens them
Yeah.
with a good
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
and then it goes to their friends from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be a show. Sometimes they'll put you up at the end of it, and that's always like a good spot because people are like, "Whoa, okay." People are still in it and paying attention. That can be pretty good, but you got to be nice to everybody, even though it can be hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to work that audience, isn't it? Did you seat them or anything?
Yeah, I sat them. Yeah, they wanted to get up a lot,
And they wanted to sit where they wanted to sit,
Yeah,
right?
and I have a friend that's over here.
It's your first
and-
bringer audience you've ever sat?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. Rick Ingram closed it, though.
Oh,
and it was pretty fun.
my goodness.
He was going in on the audience. So,
Yes.
And they were.
Oh, Rick
probably-
was?
Oh, yeah, you know what I mean.
Wild,
And it
yeah.
was just-
So he changed it up and went
yeah,
went
he
at the
changed
audience.
it up with a different tactic. Yeah. But, I think they were a little surprised. It was a new thing for that audience.
A new gear.
Yeah,
got
definitely a new
shifted
gear.
into-
Yeah.
Yeah, the headliner on mine was Jamar Neighbors, and
Sure. A different gear
Yeah,
entirely
another
as
gear,
well.
definitely.
he had he lost his string in his shorts, so he was like, if my shorts fall, and they immediately fell, and nobody was ready for it. It was like 7:30 still. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Marisi also did a spot on the
Sure.
show, which was also always, you got to get on Marisi's rhythm. You know what I mean? I've known the guy 10 years. I still,
No, it's hard to know.
I never know when the sentence is over.
Yeah.
So then but he hears everything you say. He gets to it after his other sentence is done. Yeah. He's quite a guy.
Yeah. Did you seating a bringer audience? Did you notice anything else? Like I've had, just everyone wants to tell you that they know the performer, and they want you to know that they're sitting with a group and that you got it. But it's you have to strike a balance between like your own sanity and like laying down the law.
Yeah.
You got to be like, yeah, I guess, yeah, do whatever. Sometimes I just if they're really being just absurd, I let them fight each other. I go, yeah, save seats. And then people are like, can I save these seats? I go, absolutely, save those seats.
Have them both.
Yeah,
Yeah, have them both
See-
save and then see
you're
what
sitting-
happens. Yeah.
You're all adults.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't
exactly.
think you need me?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
This
yeah.
is now it's chaos, and your show's
Yeah,
gonna
this
be
is
bad.
why you don't get to do what you want to do. Yeah.
Rub your nose in it a little bit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they do say who they're there to see. Definitely. But we don't
We're
work
here.
the booth.
David's on the show.
Yeah, has David gone up yet?
Has Josh gone up?
Has Josh? Oh, he went up.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm only an hour and a half late.
yeah.
He went up.
Yeah, I know. It's always like
You
yeah.
wouldn't imagine what it took to get here. I
Right.
go, it's
like,
everyone
7
else seemed to.
7:30 Pacific time. Oh, okay.
We get them every night. It's people going, Laugh Factory? I go down the block. Sorry, yeah, it's a mile away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Most nights, I would say, there's people like, nah, sorry, it's the Improv. That's the Laugh Factory.
Right. Or I've seen people have tickets for a different day.
Yep.
They'll be like, why is there this person is on the show? It's like, that's May 8th. Today is May 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the people that are like, oh, I'm in the main room. Can I just come into the OR? And we're like, no.
Just sit in the one show. That's what I tell everybody coming here. If you got tickets for more than one show, just sit in the one show or refund the other tickets. It's fine. Just stay in the one show.
Oh, no, they don't even have, they were trying to get into the OR.
Sure.
I was like, you got to buy tickets. And they were like, we don't have cash. And we're like, we're only doing cash. So they went to the ATM and got cash. And then I think they got to see who they wanted to see.
Wow. Well, that's lucky for them.
That's
Lucky.
Yeah, that is lucky for them.
That sounds very lucky.
Yeah, a little too lucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Just lucky enough, I think.
Yeah, okay. There you go. The perfect amount of lucky.
Yeah. But people getting, it's a whole, because they have to do another whole 2 drinks, and it's really, Stephen Garza used to call it it's not the server store, it's the comedy store, when he got mad at the servers all the time. He'd be like, why do they get to dictate anything?
Yeah.
Because they dictate a lot of our have you gotten into it with any servers yet?
I have not, but I have been warned of the great civil war that occurs within this place, and I've definitely been cautious, to say the least.
Mm-hmm. And the worst of both parties are the ones that always get into it. I wonder why. The worst door guys and the worst servers are always the ones that like at odds, and you're like, yeah, no wonder.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Any fights with customers? How's it been like adjusting to working here as opposed to just hanging out here?
It's crazy. Like when you're when you're here working but you want to talk to everybody you see, and then you gotta be like, oh, I'm at work right now. What am I doing? And then you have to like walk back. It's fine, but it is like a little difficult to cut off conversations. I feel bad. I'm like, I gotta go to work, and they're like, oh yeah, okay, go. Most of the time they have people there like to talk, but I think it's been fine.
It hasn't been great. It's just been fine.
No, it's been fine because I want to talk. I want to talk so badly. Oh my God, I want to talk.
That's the thing you miss most is talking to people?
No, because then when I don't work and I hang here, I'm like, I want to go home. Or I wish I was working. Like, it's like, I can't win.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I know. What are you going to do? I mean, I don't really miss a lot of the talking, but...
No, I'm sure people talk to you more now.
Oh, yeah. People talk to me now. Yeah. But, I mean, you are working. You got to work. Someone could yell at you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. That's my thing. I'm always, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. So I'm ready. I'm already at this point where I'm like, am I going to screw this up too? With all the screw ups together in the same place? So I'm really... Yeah, because a bunch of people have told me, like, you look really stressed. It's like, this is me. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is just my shoulders.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing that I didn't know what jobs were shitty and what jobs were not shitty, obviously, on the outside. So I think learning what the shitty jobs are has been kind of fun. Like, I had no clue how horrible that back door job is, but holy shit.
I haven't done it yet.
It sounds like Miranda would like it though, because all you do is talk.
Just have to talk to people. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Except for when people are like too, it's like the weird ones. I'm like, oh. And
hey, you either want to talk to people or you don't.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
You have to talk. Yeah, and if you can, you have to just manage. Have you had to send any? You worked backdoor, Ben?
Yeah, I did.
And so you've worked backdoor.
Yeah, I did.
Times?
Yeah,
no.
Just once.
Just once, and you're already over it.
Yeah, you and I, we were
Do
talking.
You like the lot better?
I think I enjoy the lot better.
That's good.
As because that's where most of my training has been in the lot. And
People come and know the lot guy more than a lot of other people. And that can be pretty advantageous. People taking you, like getting to know you and taking you on the road and stuff.
Yeah, I also just generally like looking inside of people's cars.
Yeah.
I think it's just a fun thing to do.
You're a nosy.
It's just an intimate place to be in, and you're like, interesting.
Have you opened up a glove box?
No, I'm not going there. I'm not touching it. Especially most of the cars are Teslas, so you're like, I don't know where the cameras are. There's like one in my face, but it is interesting to just get a sneak peek in someone's life, where you're like, ooh, interesting.
Yeah, and what will they let you see?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. To me,
grapefruit vitamin water. Oh, that's a weird drink. That's
wow.
Okay, never would have thought.
Interesting that you would leave that out.
Yeah. Never.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you call out anyone's weird, something that surprised you without naming names? Maybe.
There is somebody. There is a multi-millionaire.
Yes.
Just all as many times as I can say multi. He may have co-created an incredibly successful show here or
Sure.
there.
Yes.
But when I got into his car, the guy is such a put together guy that when I got in his car, I was like, "Ooh, this is just way messier than I thought it would have been." I would have never
that's
thought.
fun.
That's
This-
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
this
What they
guy-
let you see.
Yeah, I thought this guy
Yeah.
had it all together, but no.
And he doesn't care that you see it.
And then you
That's what's
gotta-
unbelievable.
yeah,
He's
you gotta
like,
in-
you can see my refuse.
You learn and then you internalize that and you're like, oh wow, like nothing will, because I'm that way. I'm just a giant mess everywhere I go, and going, wow, that much money still doesn't fix this problem.
Yeah, that problem is unfixable.
You still have
Yeah, yeah.
yourself.
Unfixable problem.
You can't get away from that.
Yeah, that's been kind of fun.
That's really good. I'm glad. Well, yeah, I'm excited for you to work backdoor. That'll be a good.
Yeah.
That'll be a good show.
You might
for
like
you.
it
Back
though.
door on
You might-
Wednesday
People
and
used to.
Thursday.
People used to love it. People hold court on the back door. They can.
I mean, that's the thing. At least you're talking to some comedians.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You can be.
You
the
certainly
patio,
can
the
be.
patio is just.
And you can if you're a big enough bully, I mean, big enough bullies have worked here that they used to just send people away. I go, take a walk up front, please.
yeah,
Give me some space.
I gotta try that.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
There was a gentleman on Heelys he was on. You remember Heelys?
I can't believe you called him a gentleman.
He was he was this guy.
Top hat and tails,
Yeah,
scooting
right.
around
Monopoly guy?
on his heels.
He was pretty close to wearing a top hat and tails. Like he was like dressed in such a bizarre way, and he just wouldn't stop twirling near me
With Heelys?
with
Huh?
Heelys. Like he was doing. Listen, if I wasn't working, sure I would think it was sick. It was obviously a cool move that he was
Yeah,
doing.
you were you were not happy with
But
that.
his-
I remember you were like, what is going on?
Unironically being good at Healy.
He was so good at Heelys, and he was just twirling around, asking me questions about things he heard on podcasts. Like it was telling me how much he wishes Shane Gillis was around so he could drink beers with him. Like
Oh my god.
Typical, yeah.
just
yeah.
You started getting jealous of me because I was in the patio.
I
You
was
said, at least you have a view.
yes,
You were
yeah,
like, you can at least see the view.
yeah. It was Monday
yeah.
too. So
Yeah, was it Monday?
It was
I
Monday.
like patio. I don't mind working
You like patio? Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it either.
you're the captain of the ship at that point.
Right.
Like you're the first face, and you go, "Hey, hi."
Yeah, you do.
okay.
You do. And you see where everyone's from, which is pretty interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah, you got some Libyans in the
Well, a
in
couple
the
of
other day?
Libyans came in.
Oh, my.
I was thinking, wow, that's a long way to go.
That's a
All
wild
Sure,
group.
yeah.
yeah. And then you think about it because it was Monday and I got up, and I was like, these people can understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course.
They're from Libya.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the original room's the best room
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
Like you get everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah. There used to be a guy, I've told this story before, who was, people called him Mini Dean because he looked like some guy named Dean who used to work here.
Nice.
And he was always like, he was here a lot and was a little guy who was bald, white guy, and would like kind of sell stuff, but then always have different little hustles and just be around and kind of new comics. And then he went away to Thailand one time and he came back and his beard, he had a beard that was half shaved and half beard. And he had a hairstyle that was half grown out and half not. That
On
was
the
like,
opposites?
Yeah, right.
Cool.
Kind of like checkerboard, kind of, and always wore this big Uzbekistan
Nice.
Olympic jacket.
Ooh,
And,
good jacket.
and kind of had a tail coming out of his pocket. One of those guys had a little like
Yeah, yeah.
raccoon tail or something
Right.
like that. And there was one time there was this benefit for like a Jewish charity, and then like people were coming in nice in like tuxes,
Sure.
and he was he was there early and they were there early, and he and his beard and head looking like with the Uzbekistan jacket. He was like, "Oh, you're looking for the main room? Yeah, it's right over there." Yeah, he was just kind of like new
was
Right,
like
he knew
seeing
what was
people.
going on. Yeah.
and they were like,
Okay.
"Okay,
All
thank,
right.
thank you."
Thank you.
He's like, "No problem." It's just one of those places you see people in Heelys asking you about that shit. You see the freakos.
That guy,
There's good people.
that guy is walking around begging for conversations all day, and that's just I can't get behind. That's tough.
Yeah,
man.
what was his T-shirt? That's his whole outfit. Is
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
That was like he's doing the hair thing, like
Yeah,
Jesus
the
Christ.
Afghanistan shirt.
That guy should be
That's what I'm
killed.
saying. That guy should be killed.
He should be killed. Let's just put it out there right now.
Beheaded.
If Minnie Dean is still around, I'm looking for you.
Dean.
I will kill you.
Yeah, Tono was really. He used to bum around with just like 3 older, kind of respectable comics. I forget all who of them, but yeah. Have you gone? What's it like on the other side? What's it like telling people no? Are you telling people no a lot? Are you doing okay with it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love it. I love the power.
Yeah.
There were some comics in the OR on Friday, and I had to kick them out. They're like my homies, and I had to kick them out because we needed to seat people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "You guys, I'm so sorry. We got to seat people here." And they were like, "No, we're sorry. We're sorry." And I was like, "That's fucking right. You
Yeah,
are."
good.
It's nice.
Yeah, good.
Can't complain.
But they were nice about it, at least.
Yeah.
Like, some people they're like, not so nice. They're like,
Yeah.
you don't know me? There's a lot of that. You
I
don't
haven't
know
had
me?
that yet, but I have
Oh,
had.
I get it a lot, and I don't know
Yeah.
you.
I've had.
I feel bad saying it. I really don't. I mean, I don't know why you ask it a
Do you know
second
me?
time.
That's
It's embarrassing for you that I didn't know you the first time. You asked me the second time? You think you're gonna get a different answer? Yeah, there's
it's
some
you.
attitude there. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and
No,
it's like
I
I don't understand. Like if I know you, I know you.
Yeah.
Like I know you.
Yeah.
If I see you, I know you. But
Yeah.
if I don't know you, I don't know you.
You don't know
You
me.
know.
I've had people
I know
acting
you.
like they know
Yeah,
me.
I know you.
That was a fun piece of audio.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I've never assumed anybody knows me. Like I've always been like, I've shown Luke my ID as I walk through the front patio. Like I've never had that element.
Yeah,
of me.
I mean, and the security, like, they'll still check. I mean, just
Yeah.
a couple of weeks before I got hired here, they were checking me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Like, yeah, hey,
Look at
let
this
them
guy.
do it, right?
Absolutely.
Check the hell
Let
out
him-
of this guy.
Exactly.
First time
Check
coming
me
through.
out.
Bad Benny.
That's right.
Bad B.
Bad boy.
Bad Benny.
That's right.
No, I've had issues with people that come to watch the shows and they're needing their server and they're asking me, and I don't know how to make a drink at all. So
Yeah, I've had that happen to me where people are flagging me down to get a drink for them,
yeah,
and I'm very
Oh.
codependent, and I'm like, I'll take care of it, don't you worry. And I just sort of walk away
Yeah,
and hope
that-
it works itself out.
It's perfect. You
It
just,
will, yeah.
I think that's the perfect solution. Just be
Yeah,
like,
I
no
go, I'm on
problem,
it, bro.
I got
Don't
you.
even
And then
trip.
you just walk and get yourself a drink.
It's exactly. I just started vaping in the next room.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you go, yeah, I got you, and just go back to your post in the room and just like kind of stand and like watch the show and keep watching the room. It will work itself.
I
out.
actually grabbed my microphone and like pretended to talk into it, not
You really
saying
sold
nothing.
it.
I sold it.
Yeah,
to
you
him.
did. You
I was
sold
really
it.
concerned
Yeah,
about
yeah.
this guy.
It was, an important
The main
drink.
room's fun because someone will on the floor will ask you like, "Hey, can I get my server?" I go, "Absolutely, you can get your server." And so and I walk out the door and I just walk in to the other side.
To the other door,
Come
yeah.
back.
Just come back in. They've already said it's like a big enough, busy enough room.
Yeah,
It's just
they
like,
can't tell.
Yeah.
I'm just walking back to the post. You'll get it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fine. The servers are behind anyway.
Yeah, they're
not
coming.
all of them. Not
They're
all
coming.
Of them.
They're gonna drop
Jeez.
the check for you. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean?
but a majority of them,
Half the time.
all of them, I hate them.
I mean,
On site immediately with all the servers.
half the servers are worse than the other half.
That's true.
You know, just like the door guys.
Fair
And
enough.
Literally all people.
All people.
Yeah.
One woman was like, "I need my server. It's the blonde with bangs." I'm like, "They're all blonde with bangs."
yeah.
I don't know who you're asking for.
Yeah,
It's Bad Benny.
that's
Yeah.
it for me.
You should
Yeah.
always just bring Ben.
Yeah, just I'll show up.
So-
Yeah, exactly.
Is this a guy?
Right.
So nothing too dramatic in the first. You haven't seen anything.
No. Joel Jimenez gave me some good advice though. We were working the main room and we were checking people in, and you get some good titties around here at the Comedy Store, and it's one of my favorite parts of this place.
Sure.
And this girl with huge.
Should be the titty store. Really.
Yeah, really.
That's what I'm pitching. Once I'm here for a couple weeks, I'm gonna
Ollie's
pitch the name
listening.
change.
Yeah.
I'm listening too. I'm behind you on that.
Yeah.
And this girl with huge titties walks in, and Joel goes, "The most important part of this job is eye contact."
Yeah.
And
Makes
I
sense.
said, "That's some great advice." And then I was like, "Well, what if I make eye contact and you look at the titties, and then we can switch?"
Kind of a distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, not officially,
I'm
but
gonna think, is Joel good at eye contact?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The eye
Check that
contact
out
is
from
hard.
now on, yeah.
When you gotta
Forehead.
be.
Right.
I think he is.
Maybe he is.
I think he is good. At
I think
eye
he is
contact.
good at eye contact.
Yeah.
He looks at me.
I think he does look at me. I feel like he's
Yeah.
looking around a lot, though.
Yeah, he
He's
does
got a
look
lot
around a
going
lot,
on.
but he does make good eye
I don't know.
contact.
Think about it. It seems like he would be looking around more than he does, but I think he's kind of.
I'm gonna
in
look
the
into
zone.
this. Yeah.
He does a lot of. Yeah, okay, but
Right,
he's
right.
he's locked in.
Yeah, he's still locked in. You're right.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot going on, but the eyes, they're on you.
Are you an eye contact guy?
I love eye contact.
You do. Okay, we're
I
making
feel like you
direct
gotta,
eye
yeah,
contact.
you gotta
now.
make eye contact.
Interesting.
Wow.
Otherwise, it's like, what are you hiding?
I'm
Everything.
Yeah,
A lot of things I'm
exactly.
hiding.
No, you're hiding. Well, yeah, that's true. That's
I'm
true.
medium on it. It's not super important, but it's important. You know, you got to be able to.
Yeah, you got to be able to. That's a good point. You got to, if you can't do it at all.
If
Sure.
I don't do it, I'm mad at you. Straight
okay.
up.
okay.
So you're
Yeah.
comfortable in it. You strike me as someone who's comfortable with eye contact.
Yeah, if I don't make eye contact, like if it's like a good friend of mine and I'm like clearly avoiding their eyes, it's because I'm like mad at you. Yeah.
Good to know. Good to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I just don't make eye contact.
Every
with
time I
guys
see you, I'm gonna
forever.
hold you by your shoulders, be like, look at me. Are we good?
Yeah, we got to
we
make sure.
good?
Yeah, we make eye contact. with
I want
you.
to be like,
Yeah, I make eye contact. I guess I make eye contact with people around here. There's people I look at and I just,
you make eye contact before I even know you're looking. Sometimes, and I'm like, oh, Luke's looking at me, and then I'll like,
You just feel the heat.
yeah.
The Schwartz heat.
Yeah.
I'm told I can be a little intense sometimes. That's how it goes.
I think you got to be aware of who's around, though. Here.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
You were very
you're
intense
around,
with me
if you're around, I want to
Yeah.
say hello
before
True.
before I got hired.
True.
But like just in a way where you would like
I'm not gonna hear
like
this.
point at me, or maybe I'd point at you, and you'd just be like,
You think I'd shake my head and well,
that was maybe one time, but for the most part you
that's
just.
fair. I'd probably shake my
no,
head
this
at
one
you.
time you went like this to me, and I was like, oh okay,
Oh, so it gave a little high.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
yeah,
Okay.
and that was cool.
How many years before you knew Luke liked you?
Oh, I still don't know.
Still not sure.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Hey, I like you.
No, I know you like me.
Or
I don't.
whatever,
I don't
yeah.
even think like it's funny because there's a lot of stories about Luke, but
He's a great guy, but it took
He's a
7
great
years.
guy. Yeah,
7 years
7
for
years?
me.
Yeah,
7
yeah.
years before I was like, I think he's
Really? You didn't
Come
know I
on.
liked you?
no. You're just a what's the word for it? You got everybody at a distance. It seems like
Sure,
fair enough.
of
yeah,
course.
you were always like doing something.
Absolutely, I do. That's
Yeah.
where I'm comfortable.
Sure.
Yeah, that's where I can really love people. Is at an arm's length. Yeah.
Now we're best friends.
I don't know.
Possibly,
I don't think that's true either.
possibly the godfather to his child.
wow, wow, oh my God, well,
Love
No,
this.
breaking news.
congrats, but no. Yeah, but good luck.
You
Yeah.
got to start a new
You ran-
campaign.
Yeah, I
New
ran a
campaign.
strong
New
campaign.
campaign.
Talking to his wife.
Yeah.
Listen.
You don't know. You make your pitch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need your parents' phone number
Yeah.
before I leave tonight.
Right.
They'd love to talk. They'd love to talk to anybody. They love
Oh,
to talk, and
I'm in.
I don't do on the phone. I don't know if I talk a lot here. Maybe I do. No.
No, you
Everyone's
don't.
shaking their head.
No.
Big news for you now.
Yeah, I'm not like it. Hosting a podcast is a challenge for me because I'm required to like fill a lot of silence and kind of steer the ship, and I like sniping or coming in every once in a while. It's great. Yeah,
Right. You like the snipe move. Yeah, which is the best move.
it's definitely a move, and
Yeah,
it's one
it's
I'm
nice.
comfortable in, so I
Yeah.
like doing it. But as the host, I felt the silence coming on, so I
Yeah.
immediately
Right.
jumped back in and was like, gotta go.
Yeah, and you can't really snipe as the host.
Yeah.
It's really
You gotta have,
it's difficult.
Yeah, it's
You
not,
can't. Yeah, you can't be host and third mic at the same time. It's pretty tough.
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
So that is what I've been trying to do this whole podcast. And
Yeah.
it's I think I'm almost succeeding. I'm doing okay.
Oh, you're succeeding.
Yeah, I feel like that's been great.
7 years, yeah. I guess if you started here in what,
2015?
12?
2015 is when I
You were in
started here.
2012.
Yeah.
I was
Damn.
2013. And you?
I started.
When'd you start comedy?
I've been doing it for 5 years. April 2018. Yeah.
Wow.
A Trump baby.
Ooh, yeah, right. Started right
Yeah.
in the middle of
Halfway through the
Trump.
admin.
Yeah,
Shoot.
I couldn't even vote.
Oh, that's
Wow,
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Last time I voted, 2008.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for anything.
voted for Gary Johnson.
You fucking twerp.
No, I
He's
think it was
always
Ron Paul.
campaigning for himself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just hard. It's hard for you to like, yeah.
I didn't even
Yeah.
vote for Obama.
Yeah, for Gary, governor of New Mexico.
yeah.
Oh man.
I just always wanted to be like, actually someone else is better that you guys don't even know about. Like, it's
Right.
always been a fun thing for me.
Yeah, Gary
Oh,
Johnson.
man.
Sounds like a fake name.
It
too.
is.
It's
It
like,
is basically a fake name.
He's on the
Yeah.
run or something.
Yeah, he may be.
He may be. Yeah.
That's too good. That's so in character for you.
Stays right.
Yeah,
Damn.
exactly.
No character.
You're not gonna give in to
Nope.
the choices you have. No
Nope.
way.
Damn. So I'm getting texts from everybody as we're wrapping up. Any lasting impressions from working at the store? Anything you learned that you thought was cool? Anything stick out from the first week working here? Going like people you saw? Great. No one.
I have a
Yeah.
sincere answer on
Yeah,
this.
I'd love it.
A really sincere answer is that when I was probably maybe Ben may be in a similar situation where it was like, I don't know, should I start working here? Should I not? And I've been very surprised with how nice everybody is in terms of
Yeah.
like, from people who've been working here for years to people in the, like comics. Everyone is so like proud of you. And you're like, oh, wow, that's nice. I haven't really felt that before. So I felt that was very, standout-ish.
The place matters. Comedy Store as a building is a place that matters, and it's just how it is. And if you take care of it well, it reflects well on you and everyone who comes here. So that's why they're like, that's a important job.
Yeah, that's been that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben,
I mean,
can you follow that?
well,
I
I,
went
mean,
hard, bro.
I felt pretty good before I got
hard.
hired because I was kind of enjoying myself. Now I'm working, which is great. I love it. It's a great experience. But like I said, I'm trying to. As everyone is telling me, they're like, "Is your blood pressure okay?" But it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. But yeah, it's a great experience. It really is. I love it actually.
I should have gone last.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, you had
It's
you had
just
a
my
lot to
heart
notice.
was full.
I agree. I feel like everyone's very welcoming and nice and cool.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm getting
Take
a
it.
call. I'm.
Take it.
This is Luke.
Hey there, it's August Hamilton.
Oh, Argus. Hi. Hey, Argus. We're
Hey, Luke, buddy, how you doing, big man?
I'm recording the podcast again. It's crazy how you always know how to call.
Oh, you're doing the Doorcast.
That's
I sure
right.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Hey, I hope it's not too inconvenient with just calling down and get you my veil.
Oh no, Argus. I'm not working phones right now. I'm doing the podcast.
Tuesdays are good for me.
Tuesdays in general are good.
Any Tuesday's good.
Any Tuesday.
Wednesday, I got an event down at the church, All Saints Episcopal down Beverly Hills.
Yeah, great. Okay.
Thursday, I'm going on a date. I'm actually going on a date with a transgender person.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad you're seeing someone.
Yeah. So Luke, ever since you've been a paid regular, I bet the women just can't get enough of you, buddy, huh?
Well, no, I'm married, but everyone's been very nice to me.
Oh, you know that's never been an issue with me.
No, you've never been married, huh?
No, nobody ever would take the bait, buddy. Let me tell you.
How many people did you try to get married to?
Oh, I tried quite a few, but it never just didn't quite work out. We'd always be way up into the night, deep late into the night, doing some real white Peruvian cocaine.
Sure. With anyone in particular?
My cocaine was so white that the cops, they did something.
You fumbled your own
they-
joke.
something's going
It's
on.
almost like you
So,
never say it.
No, I would be doing cocaine with all kinds of Gary Mule Deer,
Right.
Taylor Negron, all kinds of people. Richie Taylor, good buddy of mine.
Yeah, Richie was back then doing it.
Oh, he was just a young pup back then, just a young pup. Raised him right there at the Comedy Store.
Okay. Well, I do have to go. I'm on this podcast, Argus.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, just one more time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday is good for me.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll try and send that message there. If you haven't did you call Quincy earlier or no?
I'm not quite sure who you're talking about there, buddy.
Okay, well, it's good to talk to you, Argus. I'll see you later.
Always
Okay.
a pleasure. And hey, you kids have fun. Remember, Beverly Hills AA. It'll always something.
Yeah. Okay. Great. You also forgot that line. Bye,
Yeah,
Argus.
something.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
That's so rude. I'm sorry. So interrupted. My apologies.
Wow.
Wow.
Maybe
But-
someday he'll call me.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
If you're lucky, that's good. Miranda, coming back to you. What's your favorite thing of the week?
Yeah, everyone's nice. I like getting I like when you get calls from Argus.
You like being interrupted, even though sorry.
No, it's cool. It was a really funny conversation. And and I liked his accent.
Yeah. Have you seen Argus go up yet?
No, I have not. I actually don't even know
Whoa.
who that is. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Good treat.
Wow.
Sorry.
Oh man,
Yeah,
you don't know
there's
who
a lot
Argus.
of people I don't fucking know, and you guys are probably gonna be like, "What the
You
fuck?" A lot of
gotta-
movies I don't know either.
Yeah, I'm less upset about the movies.
Me too. I've
Right.
seen
I
like two
don't know a
movies.
lot of movies either.
Oh yeah,
It's
you know the
funny.
other day Miranda walked in. She goes, "Wow, I've never been in the main room lobby." And I was like, "What the hell? You just
Yeah,
never
wow,
have walked
yeah.
this way?
No,
You've been in the
never.
premises
Like so many times, and I've never been in there.
several dozen times.
Yeah, it was my first time.
Over 100 times, you think?
Yeah, definitely.
And
over
you'd
100.
never walked in that part of the building.
No, never.
Where-
Honestly, my favorite part of the week was when you showed me the magnetic door in the OR.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick.
Yeah, I like that little fuse in
Yeah.
there.
That was cool.
Never worked the OR yet, so I have no idea what you're talking
Oh.
about. Yeah. Feel like a little bit of an outsider. now.
Yeah.
It's
The
like
OR is
you-
the
it's
good
like
one.
her with Argus.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen the
That's
metal
my
door.
Argus, that
Yeah,
metal
it's
door.
your Argus. Your Argus.
Well,
is the door.
make sure you see Argus if he's performing. Sorry, Miranda had never heard of Argus. What? Hello? Oh, it's Darren Carter,
Darren
the
Carter,
party
yeah,
starter.
Hell yeah.
Hi,
What's up, man?
Huge
Hey,
fan.
Darren,
Mr.
sorry to
Starter.
interrupt. I think I left my flashlight down there at the comedy store, man.
Oh yeah, and you've just been like beatboxing without a strobe. How have that even
Oh, yeah,
happened?
I've been beatboxing all over town, looking deep, man. I can't find it.
Oh well, I haven't seen it, but I can keep an eye out for it. Do you think you left it on or
dang it.
off?
I hope it's not on, man. It's a battery short.
Okay, damn. Yeah, that would suck if you left it on, but we would know whose
Yeah,
it was.
Really, something.
Miranda, do you know who Darren Carter, the party starter, is?
No.
All right, I gotta go, man. But I'm gonna be down there tonight.
Just don't know
I'm
the
gonna talk to you
scene.
for a long time.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Now
Shout
I
out to
do.
Darren Carter. He really
Now I
listens to
do.
this
Yeah.
podcast. Shout out Pocket Party. I think he listens to this podcast.
That's great.
but-
Well,
and he called in.
He called in.
And-
so
and
yeah,
that's,
he's like a real fan.
Yeah.
A real party.
I'm starstruck right there.
Yeah. Darren.
Yeah,
deal for me.
he's
Party
he's
starter,
if you have seen Martin Lawrence open for like Chris Rock that one time, you know that story?
I'm
or
sorry,
like,
who?
Or like Bernie Mac doing like, you know, his famous like I ain't scared of you.
Yeah.
That is Darren Carter in front of an Armenian audience.
That's hilarious.
He makes them fall out their chairs. Just it's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
I was legit starstruck by him when I first met him because when I was like 12, I had a DVD of like Joey Medina's. You know, they tried to rip off the Latin Kings of Comedy, so they did
Yeah.
like it was like the Latin, you know, whatever, and he was on there, and I was like, I watched his set like 4 times, and I loved it. And
Did
when
he
I met
do
him,
the
no, this was
beatboxing?
he hadn't found his voice yet at that point.
Yeah, he's evolved.
He was just doing the rooster at that time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I missed the Rooster era for him.
This was the rooster era of
Yeah.
him. He had full head of hair. He was going hard. So when I first met him, I was like, "Oh my god, dude!"
Just a funny guy.
Yeah, he's a very funny guy.
Just a funny like human.
Really
weirdo.
nice guy too. I saw him at Bob's Big Boy the other day, and it's funny to like when you see a guy like him just kind of ordering straightforward, like just having a normal conversation where he's like, I'll do it without cheese. Like he's asking for no cheese.
That is weird. A regular tone of voice.
Just a regular
It's like,
tone of voice.
No, you're a clown, right?
Yeah.
You gotta order funny.
Yeah, it was funny. No beatboxing,
You're
no
missing an
flashlight.
opportunity to order funny.
I'm not laughing, Darren.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his business.
Ramsey, where can people find you online, and or you have a couple podcasts, I'm sure.
I do, yeah. You could just go to my website, cryptoslut69.com. And I'm not kidding, that's really my website.
Yeah, you nailed that.
Well, Ramsey Badawi is so hard to spell.
Yeah, they'll get this one.
Cryptoslut69 is an easy website.
.biz,
.com.
.gov, but yeah.
I wish .gov soon, hopefully.
Yeah, right.
Hopefully we get acquired by the U.S. government.
Amazing.
This is so stupid. Ben Brandfon.
Yeah. So my name at Ben Brandfon. I'm on Instagram. You know.
No podcasts.
I don't have a
That's
podcast.
great.
Yeah, I don't.
Should I plug my podcast?
Yeah, yeah. Plug your podcast.
I have a podcast called Lying Flat, and it's on YouTube. Check that out.
Only? People are watching this on YouTube. I don't understand.
It's on everything, but YouTube is where
That's bizarre. And
where I
thank
push
you
it.
for watching it on YouTube, I guess.
Yeah.
You freaks, but like that's so weird to me. I appreciate it.
I don't do any podcast through anything except for YouTube now.
What's wrong with YouTube?
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, I think it's a younger person that like that's where you listen and watch podcasts.
Yes, I grew up. on
Where
YouTube.
what do you listen to podcasts when you drive
No, I don't listen to podcasts.
at all?
No.
You just do you watch them on YouTube?
I watch some, but not really. Like I watch this one. I've been trying to watch this one.
This one,
more.
you mean?
Yeah.
Oh
this
wow,
one.
nice.
But
Yeah, that's cool.
How do you rank this episode so far compared to the other ones that you've seen?
solid 4.
4?
Out of
4 out of what? Yeah. 5?
10?
4.
4 out of
4
4.
out of 4?
4 out of 4 for you,
Fantastic.
Luke. Come on now.
That's amazing.
No, what?
That is solid.
Yeah,
That's a
It was
very
gonna be a
solid
10,
4.
but then I was felt bad.
no, that's fine. As long as you subscribe, I'm chill. This podcast is literally okay. You know what I mean? I like having okay podcasts that people.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And
That
people are
who
watching
interested.
it.
Yeah. People.
They're watching us.
Yeah. No, it's great.
What's your podcast about, Ramsey?
It's just a general sort of comedy
His
podcast.
music. Yeah, I mean,
It's just
you
a
got to talk to this guy.
yeah.
He's
You
got
talk
a
to him
lot
for a few
say,
minutes.
actually.
You
Really,
get the gist of
yeah.
it.
Miranda, where can people find you?
On Instagram at Miranda Meadows.
Mm-hmm.
With 2 S's at the end of Meadows. And follow me on Be Real if you want to see where I'm at. I was fucking with you.
I was like, I'm not sure because
Yeah,
you're
we're-
young enough to
yeah,
where
we
we're
don't
like,
even
should we
know.
be
We're
on
so-
Be
No, I
Real?
do a Be Real, and I'm
We're
gonna take my
scared.
Be Real
Yeah.
right now.
You saw us all scared.
we're like,
Be Real is like something I've already not signed up. Oh, great.
Yeah, there we go.
Hell yeah.
On the
Hell
Be
yeah.
Real boys.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go, dog.
The
Yes.
new Vine, huh?
Fuck yeah, the new Vine. It's straight up just photos.
Did you ever
Run
have a
back.
Vine? Were you?
Oh, hell yeah, dog.
Was that your first one? That was.
Uh,
What was your first thing? Social media.
got Facebook in 5th grade.
Wow.
Got Twitter in 7th grade. Instagram in 8th. Ask FM. Never did Tumblr or any of those.
Never had a screen
Live
name
journal?
for AIM,
No, I
right?
don't. No.
No, that was. I think that's a bygone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, you can follow me. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm just be nice and rate the podcast or something. I dare you. What are you scared? I'm definitely forgetting something.
Solid 4 out of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 out of 4.
Leave a comment. Isn't that what you're supposed to ask them to do?
I don't know. Am I?
You're supposed to
Yeah,
ask
leave a
them to leave a
comment.
comment.
Yeah,
like, so
leave a
they can
comment.
so they can-
Engagement in general, people are like,
Leave
good.
a comment. Luke will comment back to you.
See, she knows what's up. I mean, us kids, we get it.
Yeah,
right.
I'll keep the conversation
old-ass head.
going.
Yeah. Luke will keep
I
the
love
conversation
engagement.
going.
Well, no. You hire.
I did tell people who were like very support. I did a show somewhere else. Can you believe it? I get booked, but I had to tell these people who were like too supportive. I'm like, guys, stop talk. Like I know it's coming from a good place. You really got to stop talking. It's really, I'm not comfortable with it. It's making me uncomfortable. And they were like, okay, I got it. And like, I had to scold people in a comic book store. Comedy's back, baby.
It is back.
Good old
Yeah.
comic book store.
Oh.
Yeah, it was actually a tabletop game store.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Magic and
Oh,
Dungeons
yeah.
and
I think I know what you're talking about.
Dungeons and D.
I think we know.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the episode.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. Thanks. Sorry.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.